Welcome. Welcome back to another week of painting with me. That is Zod. That is Zod. How are you people? It's Tuesday evening and it's really warm as always. And oh, I hear an echo. That means I've got something running in the background. Let me just bear with me. Where is that? Oh no, it's coming from here. It's coming from here. There you go. Picato. Dear oh dear, I had myself streaming on that. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be another warm evening. Still haven't bought an air conditioner. I was thinking of getting an air cooler. I mean that might give me some temporal cooling, but we'll see. I'm wondering if I bought it, it might not do the trick, but we'll see. Oh, volume's really low. Is it really low? Oh, hang on. Is my volume really low? Let me see. Properties. Let me see how I sound on the old. There we go. Oh. Oh, output testing. Oh, big. Oh. High. Oh, there we go. That's very loud. Oh, that's very loud. There we go. Is that right? Hello, testing. There we go. Is that better? headphones are off. There we go. Right. Yeah, that is very weird. Why it's not transmitting? Why is it not transmitting audio? Oh, oh, it's working now. Oh, it's working now. Oh. It's working now. Yeah. It's working. I can hear myself on YouTube anyway. I'm not sure about. Let's try. Yeah, there we go. It's working. We got there. We got there in the end. We got there in the end. Right, let's put back the coffee shop music again. Oh. From 50% to clipping, so that's fine. No, it's yeah. I'm not sure what happened there. I think sometimes the microphone needs to be restarted. I think to make it work. So weird that. Just gonna put the rundown on the coffee shop music because it's nice to have it, but it's too loud. There we go. I'll bump it up so it's background. There we go. Nice background music. Oh, right. I think I've got the gain on pretty high as well. I don't want to make it too high because otherwise it'll go static. You know, like that sound. You know, you don't want to be hearing that. Okay. Let me switch my canvas to the screen. There we go. This is what we did last week. That woman's face. That's the face we did. We're going to change that. We're going to change that to something else and do another face. I was thinking of doing this face again, but let's find another face to do to balance it out, right? Let me post on. I was about to post somewhere and then I forgot. Excuse me. There you go. There we go. Got the hiccups there. Oh, actually, I'm going to make one more post somewhere as well in some groups that I'm in, which I'm forgetting to do. I'll do it now. Bear with me. There we go. Last but not least, how's so you back to worky, Mr. Long? Back to workies. Where's that? Where's the section we can share your links at? 1 second. Oh. Social. Oh, yeah, streaming advert. There we go. Streaming advert. There we go. Done. Right. Simple as that. Oh, actually, one more place I've got to post on. Worky. You know what's weird, right? On my screen, right? On my chat screen, I can see people are in the chat. They're from yesterday's session. So either they're not there or something's happened to Picato. It's keeping logs of the last people that were here, which is weird. Unless they're there already, I'm not sure what's going on there. That's pretty spooky. I did a page refresh a few times and it's still there, so I imagine they are there, right? It's very spooky. Right, let me paste one more post. There we go. Done. Right, let's begin. Wow. Oh, actually, wait. Before Twitter. Keep forgetting Twitter. Twitter's the last place I keep meaning to post on. Okay, let me do it here. There you go. Okay, and one last thing to do is There we go. Gotta make the older hashtaggery. There we go, tweet. Done. Woo! Ooh, Lily. There we go. That's a fast retweet. Fast retweet by a user, unless they're a bot, I'm not sure. But anyway, that's done. All good now. All good. We can now paint. Tavix the Dragon, how's it going? Hey Ritlin, yes I do. I do have a Discord. Yes I do. It's right above my head. Right above my head. How are you guys? How are you guys this evening? Excuse me. It's blooming hot today. It's blooming hot. Got the old sweet thing going on here. You just joined it. Okay. Oh, let me check. Let me check, and I'll sort you out. Hang on. Oh look, I did give a notification. Yes, excellent. Nice. Yes, it did. It worked. Good. This is what. Yeah. So I've got a bot installed in there, which notifies me on phone. Let me just check my phone. Actually, did it notify me? It didn't notify me on my phone. That's great, isn't it? I need to turn that on. Oh, yeah, I need to turn it on. I was expecting it to let me know. Oh, there. Oh, hang on, wait a minute. No. Yeah, I was waiting for my phone to let me know that there's someone like has joined my Discord. That's why I've done it so like that. But I guess it hasn't. So, but anyway, I'll giving you the rights there. So welcome. Finished work. Hey. What do you work as, Tavix the Dragon, if you don't mind me asking? I'd like to know. So it's good to know what people do in their everyday jobs. It's we come from all walks of life, and it's sorry, I'm talking away from the mic. I should have a mic in front of me rather than talking this way. I should probably have my camera this way as well, so you can see me this way rather than that way. Yeah. Hopefully my lighting should be fine as well. Actually, I'm going to turn on this lighting so I can get a good look at my face. There we go. A little face there. There we go. A little lighting here. There we go. That's better. Hey. A bit more lighting in the room is better. We'll switch this to plain lighting because there we go. So I can see more generalized lighting on my canvas. Oh, we work in the health department. Health in the health department, environmental health side of things. Okay, well, that's good. Yeah. That means you're a one of those people that are important. If you're working in the health department, it's a crucial role, a very crucial role. It's a good role as well. Especially in these crazy times that we're living in right now, with the virus and all that. It's not good, but yeah, it's good stuff. Gonna keep the cogs rolling. Portrait reference. I'm just gonna quickly find a reference of maybe another female or maybe a male, just to start off with a warm-up, and then we'll jump back into the Pokemon, which is the Haunter. It's getting there. I think it's ready to paint. Just need to do a few more bits of refinement. I was actually thinking about recoloring it, but I think this might be the one to go with. I think this looks like a winning move. Right, let me just quickly find a nice piece. One which doesn't have any Photoshop elements applied, so it's just a simple, nice photo. I think I did that one before. Let me just check. I'm sure I just found a portrait here. I've done this. I've done that guy. Sorry. There's a photo I thought would look good, but I've painted him already as a study. So, photo references, male. Let's look for female. Female ones are the best. Nice and smooth. Oh, thank you very much. You can have a look at it again. There you go. Look. I'll leave it on there for the moment. I'll leave the Pokemon thing on there for the moment. So, yeah, I've done the others like the Flareon. So these are drafts. The final ones have been done already. These are just drafts before we finalise them. So we've gone through all of them. So we're gradually breaking them through the various Pokemons, and just it's a challenge as well, because you're testing your abilities to come up with something that's already exists, but trying to make it your own rather than just copying outright. You want to try and give your own flair to it. What makes this what it is, for yourself? And I think that's a nice challenge as well, and it's good for you as well, because you can make something you can be happy with. Wait a minute, just lost the chat. There we go. Are you drawing them for portfolio or just commission? Oh no, no, these are just for fun. These are just for fun. It's like that drawing and painting is like muscles. You gotta constantly work at them. If you stop at any point, you start to degrade. So you have to do it every day, and it helps. It helps a lot. I mean, last night I was trying to learn Blender and badly. So tonight I'm going to be learning Substance Painter, or going to try to learn Substance Painter, which is a program which is for texturing models, 3D models. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun, but I don't know what I'm doing on it, but I'm just going to do my best to try and learn it and try to practice more of it, because I want to try and go into 3D stuff as well, and combining the 3D elements into the 2D. You know, you can make them both work together, like in a nice synergy way. Your style works super well. Pokemon, great mix of Pokemon design. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. You're too kind. You're too kind, Tavix. Thanks. Yeah, very kind. You're very kind. Yeah. I'm still looking for a nice photo. Obviously, on Google you can find loads of portraits, but some of them look photoshopped, and I'm trying, especially the natural ones, the natural photos that they have the nice lighting. You know, it's really good. That way you can get an understanding of how light works on the face. You know, so there's quite a lot of them here, and some of them look like supermodel shots, and obviously don't want that. Actually, this one looks pretty good. I found one. There we go. So I'm going to bring up back here. Back to our little lady here. Just going to paste this in here. There you go. Whoop. Just going to scale this down. There we go. So the reason why I'm doing it on grayscale is it's more essentially a value study. A value study, being able to understand light and shadow, and colors taken out of the question for now. So it's a great way to focus on two values, black and white, and nothing else. So it makes it easier. And for painting, it's good as well, because you're really quickly. I'm trying to adapt a technique to quickly get down the idea as quick as possible, and not waste too much time. You know, because otherwise, if you spend I sometimes spend ages on pieces. Trust me, and sometimes it's best to just get it down quickly. And normally when I do these things, I spend about 40 minutes, which I'm going to do again, 40 minutes on these pieces. I'm just going to position the windows everywhere so I can see all the chats. I need to snag a commission from you one day when you open. Maybe Pokemon. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you missed my convention window. I was at Convulsive, which is the biggest furry convention. Well, in this case, it was an online convention, biggest furry convention in UK. But they had like a virtual meet, and I had like a dealer's den set up, a virtual dealer's den. And I set up a little shop front there, just for the weekend, just for the weekend only. And I took a few orders, which is nice. But definitely I will open again at some point. Keep a lookout for it. Yeah, I'll say keep a lookout for it, definitely, for sure. Let me close this down. Here we go. Oop. Oh, okay, because they look so. Oh, thank you, Ritlin. You always have nice things to say. Oh, well. Okay, so we have a reference. Oh, back here. So we're gonna set my timer up quickly. Not too fast, but just quick enough to get it ready here. Timer. 20 minutes. I'll start with 20 minutes, and then we'll just take it from there. And then if I want to work on it longer, I'll keep working on it. Yeah. So today's topic, whilst we're working on this, I can talk about some topics, as I always do. If you've been to my streams, you always know I always have something to talk about. So yeah, I was, as you may or may not know, this weekend was another convention. It was a VR convention on VR Chat. Now, if you've not heard of VR Chat, it's basically like if you've heard of Second Life, it's like a social chat. It's like a 3D chat room. Think of it like that, 3D chat room, but in VR. As the name implies, VR Chat. So, and I've been using VR Chat for since mid-January, I think. Mr. Lung, who's on Picato Chat, had been using it, and I kind of got reeled into it out of curiosity. And obviously, I didn't have a VR headset then, but I had I had the interest of perhaps getting one, and at first I used VR chat in desktop because you can use VR chat in desktop. You don't need a VR headset. I think that's been a common thing where most people, when I say, when VR chat comes, when VR chat is mentioned, like myself, I believe the same thing. You know, you'd think that VR chat means you need a VR headset. It's not the case. So you can use desktop. You can have a look around and see what it's like. So I used it a few times. I spoke to a few friends on there, which it's great. During lockdown, it's perfect because you can still meet people and have a chat with them. And yeah, it was great. At the same time, I was planning to get myself a VR headset. You see, so obviously with Brexit, couldn't buy an Index, so I had to go for a what's it called, an Index. And I know a lot of people have opinions about the Index being, it's because it is Facebook's thing. Yeah, so I heard you mention Second Life a couple of minutes ago. Yeah. So yeah, VR chat is like Second Life. It's like that. Think of Second Life as VR chat, but the difference is obviously VR chat is you can use a VR headset, and the interface for VR chat is a bit more intuitive, so it's easy to use. The interface is easy to understand. I've used Second Life way back, and I used it twice, and I got confused about all the controls and commands and stuff, so I kind of gave up on that. But VR chat. I started using that in VR, and wow, amazing! It's great. If you ever tried VR, it's an experience. It's still a luxury item, but if you ever get a chance or opportunity to try VR, give it a go. Be warned, if you suffer from motion sickness, you may get that, but there are ways around it. Yeah, these days VR headsets are getting better and better to a point where you won't get as much motion sickness as you normally do because it's almost like instantaneous. But yeah, good stuff. So back to the point of what I was saying before. Yeah, so VR chat had there's a convention that was held on there by another furry convention. It's called Ferality. Thankfully, Flying Lung gave me a free ticket to check it out, and yeah, it was really good. The convention before that I went to which was another one, and I think that was in desktop only at the time, I believe, and I think that was in desktop only, and that was another convention that was held on VR chat as well. So yeah, like it's interesting to see that a platform like that are now like conventions are now moving towards using like these services or platforms to make their own conventions and stuff. So obviously you have a virtual dealers den, virtual lobby, and the thing is like all the worlds that you visit where these conventions are held, it's themed as well. So it had like they match the theme of what they're going for, which is really really nice. And yeah, it's a great way to network as well. Again, the networking side is fantastic. If you go there and meet people and talk to them, and sometimes they have like streamer meetups and stuff like that, or artist meetups or creative meetups to various sorts. And then they have the games as well. You can play games, which is what's great about VR chat. You can play games together. Like they have laser tag. If you know what laser tag is, laser tag is good stuff. You can play Uno if you like playing card games, or murder mystery stuff like Werewolf. I'm sure you guys have heard of Werewolf, One Night Werewolf, and those games there. It's really interesting stuff. But yeah, like I've been spending quite a bit of time on VR chat as of late, even on weekends. It's like obviously it's taking a bit more of my time instead of arting. So I'm trying to not use it as much and utilize more of my time on weekends to work on art. So here's hoping for that. But this Saturday there is another event that's happening, which is I'm part of a community in London, which obviously hosts fur meets. So I'm going to be hosting a VR chat hangout on not Discord, on VR chat. So that's going to be interesting. It's going to be a busy Saturday evening. So, but yeah, if you find yourselves wanting to use VR chat and stuff and whatnot, you're more than welcome to come and hang out with the world I'm going to be hosting. Get to meet people of all walks of life, most likely. They're all cool people. And the only thing I noticed about VR chat, obviously, if you don't have a VR headset, there are some worlds, some games which require VR only. So I guess it's hard, even though some games and stuff do have support for desktop nowadays, but some don't. So it's one of those sort of things. You have to ask yourself, do you want to get into VR? And I mean, I would say if you're someone that's going it for the first time and you're concerned about budget, I don't know what Mr. Long would say. I think the Quest 2 is a good investment as a starting point for a VR headset. Especially you can plug it in and see what it's like. I tried to play VR chat. I found it less than fun when I didn't have a headset. Oh yeah. Ritlin. I tried it a few times on desktop only when I didn't have a headset, and yeah, I just spent most of the time just jumping around places and just hanging around talking to people. I didn't really understood, the the need of like what am I missing out on the VR side of things? Am I getting anything out of this? But the moment I tried it, it's a game changer. It was a game changer for sure, and yeah. But so I've been using VR chat quite a bit, and it's good. It's good. I've still not had time to play more of Alex because I got Half Life Alex. I did buy Half Life Alex straight away, well, kind of straight away. But after owning a VR headset, I went straight to buying it because obviously there's a if I'm correct, I bought it around the time when Valve announced the anniversary of Alex, the anniversary, so it was half price. So it was a perfect opportunity to buy the game before the offer ran out. So I made the opportunity to get it there and then. So I bought it, and yeah, it's a great game. Again, fantastic game. But I've not yet completed it yet because I've been too busy wrapped up in VR chat and whatnot. So damn that place. There we go. There we go. A little facey right. Obviously, my palms are sweating because of the heat. Darn heat. I did say last stream I was going to I was going to make a blind buy of a air conditioning unit, but I still haven't done that because I thought let me just not do that because my other concern is obviously I need to get a tube. My windows are not that kind. My windows don't open outwards rather than inwards, which makes it difficult. I've been playing other things as well lately. Have you been playing other things lately, or just playing VR? I've only been playing Prey. To be honest, on streaming wise, I've been playing Prey, and then, but yeah, VR. Yeah, I'll be honest, I've been playing VR chat mostly. It's because I blame that reason. My reason again, it's the fact that most of the people I know hang out on this. It's become a hangout spot, you know. So a few of us tend to like gather in a world together and have a little chat and see what we've been up to and stuff. And then if we want to play a VR game together, we get we jump off and play some VR games through in VR chat. So there is that element of entertainment to do in VR chat. I guess the best experience of VR chat is playing with people rather than randoms, because like obviously the random people in VR chat is hit or miss. I've come across a lot of crazy people in VR chat. I'm sure you probably. It's just it's crazy. It's crazy, and but it's been like a social hangout spot, especially it beats like obviously with lockdown in effect you can't see anyone, you can't hang out with anyone, so this is a good alternative for the moment, for now. But I guess when lockdown ends, I think things may calm down, but I don't think it will. I mean, with VR chat, I mean, even with lockdown over, I still will probably use VR chat, and I still will hang out with folks, because there are people I hang out with which are in the States, some in Canada, there's some in Thailand and China as well. I've had the fortunate opportunity to meet some people from across the river, so it's great, you know. So um, it's things like that makes you want to go back and just, you know, hang out with them, and they seem to be really well into VR chat as more than me. So you know, it's a great. It's good to know that, you know, there's people on there that will use it regardless. So, and the conventions. So that convention I told you about, Ferality is not a physical convention. It's a VR convention, VR convention first. So the convention. So it finished this Monday. They're going to do another one again, I think in November, so along the lines. I think Mr. Lung can probably correct me on that, but they host the convention twice a year. So yeah, I probably will consider this time doing it, going again, because I did meet quite a lot of nice people in there. Even though it's an American hosted event, all the timings are US based. So one of the hangouts was at midnight, literally at midnight. You know, another one was at 6 o'clock in the evening, which is fine. But like, yeah, they go on till whenever. So I think you have to be prepared for that. If I was to plan to do it again, I probably would try and book off Monday. The struggle, yeah. The best thing to do is sleep early and then wake up at night, because obviously the US time zone, you have to keep up with that. So, oh, phone's buzzing again. Let me just check if that's right. Oh, it's telling me my power battery's, I think. Yeah, oh, it's on 15%. That's why. Thank you, phone. She said cat complained about food. Oh, you've got to feed that cat. You've got to feed that cat, man. The little lion. Yeah, so yeah, VR, quite an experience, and quite a good experience, so to speak, so to say the least. Yeah. Alright. Chin. Grizzly hair goes back here. Cool, let's block this lady in. How long have I got left? How long have I got left on my clock? 4 minutes. Ooh, 4 minutes. Gotta get that. Gotta get in. Let's do this. Do this. So I'm just going to try and find a mid-tone value and turn off the pressure sensitivity. So yeah, there we go. Galen, I saw your rather sad sandwich, melted cheese toast sandwich. Was that your breakfast? Don't tell me that's your breakfast. If that's your dinner, that's even bad as well. That's like, I mean, I'd love to have that though. It does look tasty, but I think more cheese next time. More cheese, please. Not just one 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 slab of mozzarella on its own. The lonely mozzarella slice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you saw that picture of the sandwich. Yeah, exactly. That's the one that. Yeah, what is that about? Lonely. That's the loneliest cheese sandwich I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. uh, One second. Oh, too much cheese. There's never enough cheese. There's never enough cheese. That was lunch. Okay, that was lunch. That was his lunch. I would have gone for a bit more cheese, maybe a bit more cheese. That's a good chunk of cheese, because obviously you need that protein, right? You need some hard, hard, hard protein for a busy day. Lunch is important. You gotta indulge on cheese, a bit of cheese. It makes me want to get some cheese now for tomorrow, but I've already got food set up for this week for myself. But I might make some macaroni cheese, because macaroni cheese is pretty damn tasty. You know, mac and cheese can be very bad, but it's tasty. It's good. It's good. If you have some bacon in there, throw some bacon in there, macaroni cheese and bacon. Ooh. True though, you can never have too much cheese, but it also depends on what kind of cheese. Exactly, yeah. I mean, I would say mozzarella or maybe Edam cheese. I don't know what you think, Ritlin. I don't know what your favorite cheeses are. I guess it depends on the mood, doesn't it? Right? Hmm. Cheesy. Oh, to save. Don't forget to save. Hit the save key there before I forget. There we go. A bit dark there. It's a bit too dark. There we go. That's better. So my timer's going to kick off again. It's telling me I've done 20 minutes. I want to hit another 20 minutes on it again, because so I can then work on the block inside of this. Oh, there's so many subtle changes of value here. It's going to be a bit of one of those tricky things, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it. Wednesday down apricot chunks. Oh yeah, there we go. Now we're talking. See, now we've got some cheesy concerts. Bright-eyed. How's it going, Bright-eyed? How's it going? Always games behind. Nuni, how are you this evening? It's good. I was glad I caught your stream yesterday with Portal 2, talking about potatoes. That was like a well timed entry by me to check out your session, and it was a good session as well. I learned a lot of things about the trenches and stuff, how deep they are and whatnot. It's a rather informative session, I must say. It got after you ended, I actually Googled and started looking up more of those things about the salt pits. It got me curious. Just popping in to watch, and wasn't expecting now. Oh, mac and cheese. Oh yeah, we're talking about cheese on toast, because Mr. Lung had cheese on mozzarella on toast for lunch, and yeah, it was a lonely slice of mozzarella as well. I can only emphasise my feelings with primal scream therapy. Sweet. I mean, I would say my if I'm really feeling like just not bothered, I tend to have red Leicester cheese, which is basically, it's kind of like cheddar cheese, but it looks orange. But it's really nice. It's not like a cheddar. It doesn't taste much like cheddar cheese, just per se, but it's actually pretty nice, and it works well with melted cheese or melted toast as well. When you're melted on top of toast. I'm well, thank you, Bright Eye. Thank you for asking. I'm well. I'm actually pretty hot at the moment because it's really warm tonight. I actually didn't check the weather. I'll tell you now what the temperature here is in where I'm living right now. Woo! Woo! 24 degrees. 24 degrees outside, so it must be in here. It must be 22. Maybe it's not 22. It must be 20, at least 26 degrees, or maybe 28. So we're talking like the summer heat wave. I'm getting cooked. I'm getting cooked. I'm gonna get sizzled. I'm gonna get sizzled. Ah. I was just talking about a few hours ago about going to a virtual convention this weekend, this last weekend that went, Ferality, and I've forgotten to send photos to Nuni, but I think there are some photos lurking around on my Discord server somewhere. But I will be sharing some of those photos, excuse me, very soon because no rush, of course, of course. Yeah, it was a phenomenal convention. Especially the amount of work that went into making the worlds themselves. I think that's what makes it special is the work, the creative work that went into making them. And for for a ticket for 98 CFK. 98 CFK. What would be that? Was that you just pressing random keys there? Oh, 98. So is that 98? So, no. Oh. I thought it was a combination of temperature changes and temperature. 98 degrees Celsius. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. The convention cost $10. $10 for 3 days, which works out about what, $3. That's the cost of a coffee or maybe a tea. So yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, the only downside, and this is just for us Brits and European people, you won't be able to. Well, you will be able to. All the events are held in the US time zone, so you have to be prepared for that. If you're willing to stay up late to check out the panels, then it's great. But if you're the sort of person that doesn't like staying up late, it's not for you. I think the earliest one I've been. I think the earliest the convention starts is 6 p.m. in UK time, so that gives you an idea. And it runs throughout the night till the early hours till 5 o'clock in the morning, because obviously in the US 5 o'clock is what probably around about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock. So you can imagine how long it goes on for. What's it like? High points. So the dealers den. There were 3 worlds, with each world has about 30 or 40 dealers. And they're all like in this case, the theme was Ori and the Blind Forest kind of feel. So all the dealers' dens were like glowing huts with glowing leaves and stuff. I think there's Mr. Lung's taken some photos. We'll be sharing some of those out at some point. And oh yeah, it's like a forest with glowing leaves and stuff, and the music in the background was similar to the Ori as well. I was staring at butts the entire time. Yes, there were butts there. Yes, you get a lot of models, which are nice looking. Yeah. There are some pretty looking models. Yes, but one of the things you have to understand for VR chat, not safe for work is prohibited. So yeah, it's prohibited. But my intention with going there was to obviously network, and I realised that maybe next time I go, I'll definitely be a dealer. I think Mr. Lung's intention was to get me to be a dealer there, because it's another way to promote oneself, right? But I was promoting myself on their Discord server quite a bit, and talking to people on there, and obviously talking to people in person in VR, like talking with other artists and stuff. That was good. So there are some nice things like that. You want to say, actually, you know what? Since you guys are here in chat, let me get you the link. Let me give you some pictures so you get an idea. Since we're here, give me a second. I'll link some pictures with you guys. Bear with me. There we go. Ooh. Okay, so here's a photo of myself and a few others. I'm in the Haru model, so I'll post it in Twitch and I'll post it in Picato as well. There you go, guys. So this is like that's me in my Haru avatar. We're posing in front of this is their theme shot, of course. Yeah. Let's find some good models. Oh, there's one here as well. So these are taken by Mr. Lung, who was there at the time. So this was a feline event. This photo here, so felines can hang out. He decided to take some photos there. So yeah, it's very vibrant. Yeah. You'd have to see it in person. Like in literally in VR, it's amazing. Like the amount that whoever made this, whoever bunch of people that made this world, I have to say, very well done. There's Arcanine in the background, yeah. Hang on, I think there's some more photos lurking around here. This was a nice one, a birdie outfit. There you go, burb. Let's be on chat. There we go. There's another one. So there's some wonderful avatars people make. I don't think there's a shot of. Oh, hang on. I think there is. Yes. So this shot here, right, is taken at the blue dealer's den. So these are all the roofs. So these blue leaves you see is the roof of the dealer's dens. So obviously you can jump anywhere you want. So obviously, looks like Mr. Lung might have taken a shot on the top of the thing. And last but not least, this is like the semi-lobby area. I think it's like a lobby area. This for members only that have paid for the convention. It's like a big forest with a big screen and stuff on the other side. So you can watch the live stream of their events. All their events are run on Twitch. Oh, it's VR chat. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's very nice. The music is good as well. I would love to stream the music, but obviously copyright, Twitch and YouTube and all that. They might arrest me and put me in jail. Damn them! So I can't play the music that's playing, but it's very close to Ori and the Blind Forest kind of music. So it's surreal. I cannot express how cool it was, but DMCA go directly to jail. This includes you as well, Nani. I mean, when you're playing Portal and stuff, if Portal has any copyright material playing in the background, even on a little radio, that's it. Music on a radio. Can you believe it? Games that have music playing on stuff like that can get you done in. Can you believe it? Oh my! Oh, you have to. You can easily fall for that as well, because you can easily fall for these things and you won't even know it. It's like before it's too late. Oh, that's why I'm so cautious nowadays. It's like, oh, is it okay to play this game? Turn off the music completely, or oh. Okay, just gonna darken that neck out. There we go. There is dark there. There we go. Bit lighter on there, back. There we go. Bit lighter there. It's a bit lighter on the neck here. So I'm using a bit of the pressure sensitivity thing here to help me, but obviously this is not the right way to do it because it's now leaving multiple variations of lighting, shadow all over the place. But there you go. Yeah, yeah. It's. I think I mentioned this before on my last stream. It's going to reach a point where you're just going to play the game on mute, literally on mute. The only thing you'll be hearing is your voice, and I guess sound effects even will be copyrighted. You can't use that Wilhelm sound because it's copyrighted to someone, right? It's going to reach that point. But yeah, VR chat, amazing. And a fair few people have been hooked on it. I've introduced some people who don't have a VR headset yet to VR chat, and they're now like using it more than me. Every time I check Steam, they're on there like on desktop, wandering around different worlds, checking out different worlds and seeing what they're all about. Eventually, you'll get a DMCA because your voice sounds too similar to someone else, and yeah, oh boy, yeah, that's gonna happen. If someone steals my voice, I better copyright it. I better get an agent. If I get an agent, right, I'll copyright my voice, and if someone tries to steal it, I can get money for it. I can get paid for it, right? Get that delicious currency. Get myself a yacht. Beautiful yacht. I think the time has run out. Let me just check. Did the time run out? Or the time did run out. Let's reset it again. Another 20 minutes. Been streaming 55 minutes. So let's knock this down to 10 minutes because I think I went more than that. Let's do 10 minutes, and then we'll go back to painting our Pokémon. Plebimon. I mean, you could just trademark the word sword. Yeah, I could do that. But then, like, then you might become the most hated person ever, right? People say, "Oh yeah, I wanted to use Zod," but I think I'll be honest. The reason, because I think I mentioned, if you don't know the history of why I chose that name is because I didn't want my original name to be used in the fandom or anywhere else. It's just a pseudo name. And Terrence Stamp, who plays General Zod, yeah, favorite actor, very nice actor, most hated drifter ever, yeah, yeah, Terrence Stamp, great actor. I decided to just pick a random name. It could have been any name. It could have been Spud, could have been Spud, could have been Spod, could have been a lot of names, but Zod sounded better. Well, that's yes, but the problem is I kind of mixed my real name into the furry name, and I didn't want that to happen. I didn't want that to. That was my mistake. I was naive. I was young and naive, and when I made that choice, and unfortunately, a lot of the fandom things, even on Wiki, is now that name. You see, if my name is even not my other name, which I don't want, is on Wiki, and I can't escape it really. Trademark in USA is like 20k. Yeah, it's not cheap. Getting trademarks is. I mean, the only way. I mean, it's only good getting trademarks if you know your brand is going to kick off. If you, yeah, otherwise it's pointless, right? It's pointless getting a trademark for something that's never gonna. Right. Take it down. Oh, top wrong layer. There you go. Darker, there you go. Do you reckon I should trademark Spud? Or Spod? Well, my name is basically a bit of a wordplay, you know. We have Wolf with glasses, yeah. So if someone stole your name, Wolf, what would you do? Would you go after them? If someone used your identity, Wolf with glasses. Hello, I'm Wolf with glasses. Welcome to my stream. You know, would you be? I don't think you'd be. But SM platforms have some form of fraud reporting, so you can take people out for that. Okay, that's good. Though it's not really okay. Interesting. Yeah. Your real name gets pushed over. Oh, really? What sort of what sort of name? What sort of origin name is it? Is it what origin? What origins does the name come from? Might I ask, Mister Bright-eyed? Bright-eyed. The person will get blood. I'll pay to see that, Wolf. It'll be like pay-per-view to see Wolf of Glasses just pummel someone to get his name back, identity back. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to be making Wolf with Glasses upset, you see. Yeah. So increase the brightness just a bit on this earlobe. And then I'm just going to bring this shadow in a bit as well. Dark hair, the hair is pretty dark. There we go. There we go. So her chin, her lips are slightly wide. Oh, there we go. What's that? No benefit from stealing their name. Yeah, I'd get that German furry site. I get that on German furry site once, where a person actually tried to steal my identity and even use my personas. What? See, when people do that, that's pretty shallow, isn't it? That's pretty shallow when people steal your identity, especially character sheets and stuff, and labels themselves as them. You know, I think that's a low blow. Either that they want to be they obviously they themselves cannot afford ref sheets and stuff, which is understandable. You know, nowadays, you know, buying art is not exactly cheap. You know, and especially good art. But to steal is yeah, it's a common. I think it's a common ignorance of intellectual property rights. You know, is that right? Was that the right word? Intellectual property rights, or in this case, rights that involve the internet. So because it's so easy to just go on the web and grab any old image, right? You can go on the internet, go to images, grab an image and say, oh, that's a good image, I'll use that, and don't have to source it anywhere, right? And people think that's right, but really it's not, because, like, for example, like if you're looking for like an image of Tower Bridge or London Street, and you Google it and you find an image that matches what you want, you can't just use it. You can't use it. That image is owned by someone. And whilst it's so easy to manipulate it and use it, if it gets discovered that you're using someone else's work, you could get done in, right? You'd probably get a cease and desist order or something like that. Yeah, the person didn't even bother to check how I got the refuge. Exactly. Oh, there you go. See. I think we live in a society where there's a lot of people out there which don't understand how image rights and stuff works, right? You just taking stuff here and there, doesn't matter, you know, whatever, I'll just use it. I don't care where the image came from. I'll just pinch it. I'll use it and edit it, whatever. See, I learned a very valuable thing when I was at college, when we learned in IT about, you know, intellectual property rights and image rights and content rights, because it's a very important subject, especially when it comes to the internet. It's an area that doesn't really get talked about as much, because it's part of it is also moral obligations as well. You know, like should you take someone else's work for your own gain and stuff, you know, for whether it's personal or whatever. No, I mean, some people will do it, but if it's for personal stuff, I guess it could be fine, right? But then on the flip side, if you're doing it for profits, then it's definitely a no-no. So there's a lot of it's a debatable issue. It's a debatable issue that, in terms of where you can go with that. And see, like, if someone was using my work for personal stuff, I'll be fine with that. personally, I thought it's personal stuff, not making any money from it, right? But, and it's happened already. It's happened a few times already. Someone was using my work on SoundCloud as an album cover, and they didn't ask me. And well, actually, they not only didn't they ask me, it was a commission piece. It was a commission piece that I did for someone else, and they were using it for an album cover. So I had to say to them, I mean, they were upfront about it. They said, they like my work a lot, and they're like, they were asking if I can like if I was open for commissions, and they showed me an example of their albums and stuff, and obviously I recognised one of them was like a piece I'd done for someone, so I had to like quickly respond and say, sorry, as much as I would love to do work for you, I'm kind of busy, but you can't use that artwork because that artwork belongs to someone else. It belongs to the customer that paid for that piece from me. You need to get their permission. You can't go around, taking stuff from Twitter, because the image he got was from Twitter, because I know the image quality of the ones of the pieces I upload. I knew it straight away it's from Twitter, and fortunately he was nice. He knew he was in the wrong, and he removed it, so that's fine. But there are people out there that don't do those things. They will happily take images. Beep, 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 beep. They'll take images. I'll keep doing another 10 minutes because I like this. I like this face. I'm yammering on here as well. Yeah. Oh, that's what's happened there. Yeah. So there's people out there that'll take other people's work and use it for their own gain, and without even credit. I think what made it worse was there was no credit for my work on there. There was no credit like where that picture came from. If he'd credited it, I responded to him and I said, it's fine to use my work as long as you credit me, right? Because it helps me. It helps me, if people see that artwork and they think, oh, who drew that? Where did they get that from? Credit. That's what credit does, isn't it? Crediting the artist. Obviously, he hadn't done that, but obviously it's a commission piece, so the commissioner should be the one that you must obtain the permission from them, right? So I guess he didn't get the permission because he took it down. But there are, like I said, people out there that will do it without thinking. They will use other people's work without thinking of the implications of it, and I think that's like I said, the ignorance of not understanding how the web works, and what just because the images or content is out there doesn't necessarily mean it's you have the right to use it willy-nilly, if that makes sense. In that case, as long as it's not commission piece, it's basically free. Yeah. If it was, like I said, if it wasn't a commission piece, if it was like the Pokemon piece I did, and they were, it was done on an album cover or something, and they're not selling it, right? Then I would say sure, use it. You can use it as a whatever piece to showcase your music and stuff. Fine, and obviously as long as you credit me, you said basically fair advertisement. But if they're making money from it, I'd like a piece of the cake. I'm sure you would. I'm sure all you guys, any guys listening there, or girls listening there, or whoever you are, they're listening in. I'm sure you would be in the same boat. If someone's making money off of if someone's making money from something and your work is involved in it, surely you want some royalties or something just to make you satisfy that the business side of it. So. Because if they're making money, then you're entitled. You should be entitled to something, right? Why should they, take everything at your expense, all the hard work for nothing? So, I always tend to check what the person asking me for permission is, what their intentions are, and what where's it going to go? What they project, what they're making. If it's going to kick off, if it performs really well, then obviously I definitely would ask for monies. But if it's something that's like it's going to make a few bucks for them, I wouldn't squeeze money. I wouldn't force them out of more pocket, you know. But if they're a nice person, if they're a nice person, convince me, you know, if they use a Jedi mind trick on me and say, you know, if they're a nice person, I can easily be fooled. I'll say, yeah, sure, you know, I'll be happy to let you use my work. Yeah, the point of this discussion, me rambling, is yeah, the importance of making sure that the images that you use are, you get the permissions to use it, and not just take it from the web and just make it, just, you know, take it from the web and think you have rights to it. Because if you look at Google, if you do a Google search, in there's an options menu along the top. There's a bunch of options you can, there's a bunch of selections you can choose, and obviously one of it is like Creative Commons and things like that, and public domain. So you can filter out images, what you can use and what you can't use. And obviously the Creative Commons ones you can definitely you know, attribute someone, so it's really handy. Well, in my case, I introduced myself, post some art of my persona for a sheet, included some people instantly pounced on me, and it's like, okay, oh, well, that's crazy. Clearly, Wolf, clearly these people that jumped on you and all that stuff haven't met you, right? They haven't met you in person. I think if they met you in person, I don't think they would even do what they did just there. Am I right? I believe I'm right. I don't think they would probably just not, yeah, yeah. No comment on that. You just they'll probably get wrecked. They get wrecked. I see. So you offer a free dental plan, yeah? Is that what it is? Wolf with glasses, free dental plan. Have your teeth removed. Free teeth removal services. Boop. They're gone. Brighter. Picasso's chat doesn't. It's not auto scrolling. Why is it not auto scrolling? Auto. Hang on. Where is it? It's annoying that it doesn't auto scroll. You offer free facial improvements. Oh dear. Broken nose and black eyes and yep. Violence. As a, what's her face? I've got a name. Cersei Lannister. I choose violence. She shows violence and wrecked people up. Which reminds me, I should probably watch some more highlights of Game of Thrones, especially Tyrion Lannister, and obviously the Hound and Arya. Their scenes are divine to watch. It's violence for educational purposes, of course. Oh, of course. Oh. Okay, I'm going to start rendering this out just a bit, and then we'll move on to the Pokemon. I think we've reached that point now where I think I'm satisfied with this. And why isn't it not? Oh, that's why. There we go. Let's quickly soften these in. I didn't like the end. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I'm not going to say any more on it. But like, yeah, season 8 was awful. There was like a petition that went out to redo it again. I don't think it's going to happen, but yeah, I'm not going to say much on season 8. But it wasn't good. It was. I think the series needed a better finale, and the finale was pretty weak. It felt rushed. Yeah, it's a shame, really. It won't. I know. Yeah, I know. It won't. Yeah. Hmm. Yes, it was a car crash. Wolf, it was a blatant car crash. It was a car crash. The moment like it all happened, I'm like, what? It, I guess the best way to say it, right, is a car with the brakes broken. Yeah, brakes have been cut. A car with the brakes cut. Yeah. We'll have a chat about it, yeah. But yeah, I think that's the best way to say it. A car with brakes cut. It's just speeding and there's no way to stop it, and it doesn't. It flips off a cliff and boom, in it goes into the water, splash. But yeah. But I'll be honest. I'll be happy to see it like a one-off series of Arya and the Hound. I would like that because those two had some really good synergy, and it was great. I think it deserves that kind of you know return for those two characters. I did like it was either those two or Tyrion. And then as time went on, obviously Jaime Lannister became another character I enjoyed watching as well. He's a great. At first, I used to hate that guy. I used to hate him. But then, like the way, obviously, the good writing emphasizing how someone you hate just becomes someone you can just respect and say, okay, this guy's cool. This guy's cool. No, it really is. He's really guy responsible for this car crash. Okay. Hmm. Damn Disney. Disney ruins everything. Damn you. Actually, speaking of Disney, I have been watching I've been watching Bad Bunch. It's actually pretty good. Oh, there you go. Boop, stop. There we go. Cool. Not bad face. I may do this again. Maybe this again. This face again because she's pretty good pose. Right. It was good. Tommen was still having baby protection. Oh. Tommen. Pretty good. Yeah. Thanks. A portrait a day is good. A portrait a day keeps your muscles flexing, flexes muscles. So back to this spooky ghost. So I'm getting close to finalising this really, but I need still a few more refinements I wish to make, and then I will get on with it. Get on with the rendering. I think it's just the wrist, the hand here. I just want to have a further look working on, and the eye as well. But I can probably fix that along the way. Yeah. Let's look at this. Yeah, wrist there. Yes, he was. He was. To be honest, I never really. His character didn't really grow on me. You know, I know he was there, but he wasn't really like a character. Do you know what I mean? He was like, for example, like what's his face? I forgot his name. What's his name? Says his other son. Cersei's and Jamie's son. Oh, I forgot his name. I forgot his name now. Damn, you know the one that everyone hates, the one that everyone hated. He had a role. That guy had like, and it's funny as well. But I forgot his name. Joffrey. That's it. Joffrey. Whoa. But that's great. Like it was the actor played it so well that character you want to hate, and you got to commend him for that. You're right. It's very commendable. to do such a performance, to make to be a character that you just want to punch. It's fantastic. uh, yeah, I'll be honest. I've not read the book myself. I take it the book goes into, I guess, has more things going on than the series did, right? Um, some coffee. Oh, well, the coffee's gone bitter now. I left the coffee there for too long. It's gone bitter. Yeah, right. Let's see. The series does a lot of changes. I see. Yeah. I guess screen time versus book is very tricky. I guess, isn't it? To in the books, Tommen was much younger. Okay. Yeah, because like in the series, his age looks kind of his age kind of looks similar to Joffrey, isn't it? Like I think unless there was similar aged. Um, Similar age sort. Let's get that. Oops, might be back. Got a dip. Thanks for streaming. No worries, Brit-eyed. You take it easy, and thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out. If I don't see you again, take it easy. You can attribute this to the years passed in the series. Yeah. Got my reference. There we go. Reference. There we go. Burn this into like more bright. Here we go. Ghostly effects. Do you see ghostly effects? So, I've been playing mind games recently on how to build my small council. Oh, really? What sort of council? Game of Thrones. Oh. Ah, I thought you'd be the person that would probably skip all that and go straight to a brothel. Spend more time at the brothel. Wolf with brothels. That'll be a title. Wolf with brothels. Yeah. Master of Master of Coin. Yeah, I know those. Hand of the King. Let me just turn this off again. Just want to see, make sure the line work matches what I'm after. Oh, there we go. Actually, let me just let's hide the background for a second. Oh, there we go. After all the work is done, oh well, if it was me, I'd go straight to the brothels. I'll be there, brothling myself out with the wenches. Gotta hang out with the wenches, right? Wencho Rama. thought that's all I learned from Game of Thrones. You know, Game of Thrones is all about wenches, and brothels, drinking and eating, and the occasional killing. But mostly the brotheling. Where's that reference gone? There we go. Make sure I get that right there. Bring this back up again. There we go. Oh, cool. I'll be like this. This palace will be a brothel. By Tuesday, it shall be known as Wars Aplenty. Sounds good, like a plan. I like that idea. I like that idea. Wars Aplenty. It's interesting. I guess the lore of Game of Thrones is like, how did people like? I guess poverty must be really common in those sort of times. With wenches and whatnot, making a living from it and whatnot. It's got me thinking. I'm thinking. Okay, I think this is kind of ready to paint, I think. So all this stuff will be detailed out eventually, but I think I can probably get on with it. Otherwise we'll be here for hours. Right, let's blow this up into a larger canvas. Pimp of the realm. Master of the... So you'd be the hand of the whores, yeah? Is that your little? What will be the signet for that hand of the whore? Master of. Oh yeah, you said master of whores already. Pimp of the realm, yeah. That could work. Okay, make a new canvas. Going to rotate it 90 degrees. There we go. We're going to actually, I might bump this up just a tad bit. I'm going to increase the canvas by 120%, just to make it extra big. And then I'm going to copy this across. Okay. On this one, I'll call it Haunter. Right, save it. Let's close that. We're done. Keep a copy of this one and flatten it. Merge group. Cool. Close that one for the moment. Keep the original, and we blow this bad boy up. Whee. Okay, looks a bit too big on the canvas. That's okay. We're going to be scaling him down to fit into this canvas, so not a problem. I'm going to get this in first. There we go. Cool. Now we get the actual haunter itself and just bring him in just a tad bit. There we go. There we go. Cool. Actually, let's leave that. Let's leave that there. And the background, even though it's behind it, actually, what I should have done was keep it there and then scale this in a bit, just a tad bit. There we go. Scale it in so it fits that, and then I can just probably It loads up. There we go. Make a new layer. Copy this. Boom. Oh, there we go. Done. So I should have done first. There we go. Just going to move this down, move the background out of there, so the background becomes part of this. Boom. Cool. Now you can just clean this up a bit. Get rid of all these junk lines, which we don't use, which we never use. That one, don't use that one. Don't use that one either. There's a lot of stuff here which I don't use anymore. There we go. What is that? What is this? Oh, it's down there. Get rid of that. Okay. Keep this in the corner. Actually, I'm going to keep this image on my reference, so I can see this. This is my guide, so I don't go crazy. There have been times where I've painted something and I go completely off the rail, blending the hell out of everything, so there's nothing left. Just looks like a big smudge, big blob, big blobby potato blob, blob it. So I'm going to keep this also in the corner, bottom right corner as well, or bottom left. Actually, the bottom left seems like a bit nice. There we go. So that will be my guide to not screwing up this piece. Cool. Right. I'm gonna set this to black. I think might be good to set this to black. There we go. Here we go. So you can see the shape. I'm just gonna push it back just a little bit, a little wee bit. The hands can go for the moment. Let's get the hands out for the moment. Group that. I'm going to take that out of there. Call it hands. So if we do that, yeah, hands out, hands gone, onto body. See, this is where layer organization spawn. Otherwise, if you're like me, you screw it up and then it just becomes a mess, and then you're in trouble. Then you're in big trouble. Okay, sweaty palms. Before I do drawing, I'm just going to stretch my arms a bit, because important things about drawing and sitting on the same spot, you've got to do a little stretch. You've got some little stretches. I've always got one of these as well. Someone actually gave me this. This is those wrist muscle things. You know, it's good for you. And if you ever suffer from wrist pains or whatnot, it's a great way to strengthen your wrist muscles with this. So do this like that. See that? It's really good. So it works this particular area. It's very good for you. So I do this occasionally a few times, not often as I should do, but I'm doing it now, so that's good. So keeps that wrist well, strong. Doesn't become knackered. Don't suffer from any RSI or any what was it, carpal tunnel prevention. Last thing you want is carpal tunnel. Oh boy. At one point I thought I did have carpal tunnel and I spazzed out. I didn't draw for about 2 days. I was so unhappy about myself because I just couldn't draw, because obviously I felt as if I had carpal tunnel, but it wasn't that. It was just a mild pressure on the wrist here. I was sitting I was resting my wrist on the table. So always remember to take regular breaks wherever possible. So it's good for you. It's good for you. There you go, like that. Cool. Yeah, so we've been streaming for 1 hour 32 minutes, so I've got just about an hour left, another hour left. That will take me into midnight 30. I'll eventually end my session here, but yeah, let's get on with painting this Pokemon. And before I do that, I'm gonna drink some water again because it's it's okay. It's very warm, and you've got to hydrate yourself a lot to keep going, otherwise you're gonna be melted away. Okay, before I begin, I should probably save this as well. So I'll call it Haunter Final. Haunter 01 Final. Haunter 01 Final. There we go. So this is just my reference to know that this is the final file we're going to be working with. So good. So let's start to bring these things in together and get it going, yo. Get it going. It's the way to do it. Yeah. Yeah. So I was saying before, I'm gonna after the stream, I'm planning to hang out on Discord and do some learning stuff. I'm gonna try and do some more learning on what's it called, substance painter. Substance painter. And if Wolf was around yesterday, he could have seen some risque stuff being done in 3D by Killer, who makes some really nice full-figured ladies, and he was texturing them up. It's very, very impressive. Very, yeah, very talented individual. Very talented individual he is, and had the pleasure of being on Discord and streaming what he was working on. I was like mesmerized. I was like, I need to draw. I need to get good. Get good. I need to get good with 3D, yo. And yeah, really impressive stuff. I have some ridges. I'm trying to add some ridges on this. Actually, before I do that, I'm just gonna get the general look of it done first before I get it done right, yo. Yeah, it's more purple there. Yeah, so hoping to try and get this done as quick as I can, but at the same time I don't want to be too quick to a point where I wreck it up. So it's gonna be one of those little things where I'm gonna keep a close eye on this whilst I'm painting it, so it's not me walling it up basically. Oh. Photoshop decides to do like a hard stroke there, which is annoying. I'm not sure what causes that. Still a problem with Photoshop's brush handle, either Photoshop or what's it called, the CPU doing it. But yeah, so I've tried to extend it here to give that feel there. I like it like that actually. Yeah, I like it like that. In. I'll cloak over the eye, so don't worry. The eye will be done properly. I'll try and make this more sinister looking, so I might have to bring this shape down, right down. So there we go. Bit more sinister looking there. Like so. It's a bit ghoulish, ghostly apparition. So I've kind of gone into this without planning really. I've just kind of like picked a sketch, render it out, that's the plan. no no concerns about whether it comes out good or not. That's the thing. If you worry about how it comes out, then I guess that's where things go wrong, right? Too focused on, oh, it looks, oh, dang, dang. So I'm just gonna go with it. Some purple in there just to give it a bit of a interest there. I think that eye could be cut inwards a bit. There we go. Goody goo. Might just make this more chiselly than roughed out, maybe. So. Just going to block these shapes in first before I actually commit to any general shapes. I think that'll be a better move here, so I'm just going to block all these in. Actually cut that up a bit so this makes it a bit more less, what do you call it, less symmetrical and less samey, so it kind of looks a bit, oh, boom, 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 boom shape. Making words up there as I go along. There we go. Makes it more interesting. I think if it was both, if it was all the same, then it would look a bit boring. This is a ghost that has distinct shape, but I think the music has stopped because I think I've reached the end of the playlist. Oh, excuse me. Let me check. And I have, yes, but play it again. Back on loop. We played it again. Because why not? Why not? Going in circles in this song. Going in circles. So one thing I like about this jazz music stuff is, even though it's the same music again and again, it's relaxing. It's the right spots. Nice and calm. Oh. Just checking something here. Oh. Ooh. I'm gonna get some further references of this haunter as well whilst I'm doing it, actually, because I was checking some Discord for something and I remembered like haunter references. So bear with me. So I'll quickly get some further bits of reference of this Pokemon, because obviously I've got a few choices, but I want to try and dig a bit deeper. Okay. Okay. Tweak. Oh. Ooh, okay. Right, got some here. Nice. Nice. I'm just going to copy them to Pure F. Yeah. Nice. So Haunters have like a triangle shaped eye, but I've kind of gone for more of a like this kind of ghouly thing, scarier, menacing kind of look. It's pretty terrifying, to be honest. It's a scary looking critter, right? Oh damn! Oh, that was loud. Divine Arts, thank you for the follow. Yeah, potato, it's on its way to you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your follow. It's very nice. Very kind of you. Very kind of you indeed. Man, that was loud. nearly scared me there. Oh. So, whoa. Whoa. That's what you need. A little notification like that playing loudly in your ear out of nowhere to give you a little sensation. Keep you on your toes, keep you on your toes when you're painting, right? Let me make some eye shots there as well, actually. Purple, maybe a bit of red in there as well. Really saturated dark red, there we go. So I want to make it scary, but I don't want to make it too scary. You don't want to make it too scary. Because Pokemon are not meant to be, right? Not meant to be terrifying, right? They're meant to be interesting, right? No, interesting to look at. Not spooky, not spooky. So I'll try and make sure that these don't look freaky as hell, right? So that's friendly on the eyes, Got some highlights here and there. Have you seen real life Gyarados and Pinsir paintings? They're terrifying. Yes, I think I have seen those. Oh my god. Yeah, see, you have to be careful with Pokemon when you paint them real. Like, they can just be bizarre looking, and it doesn't look cute anymore. It doesn't look. Yeah, you have to be. So this is why with this one, I'm trying to keep it not too, Uncanny Valley. That's the right way to say it. Uncanny Valley, because the moment you enter the Uncanny Valley, all bets are off. It just looks. Some people will like it, some people won't. I mean, I've seen realistic like Flareons. Oh my god! Like, and also realistic Vaporeons as well. Whew. Oh my goodness! Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. They look fantastic. They look nice. They're nicely rendered, but they don't look pretty. So I guess you have to decide. It's like someone's just drawn a Fennec with beady eyes, really beady eyes and stuff like that. Yeah, like I mean, a Vaporeon. I've seen a Vaporeon which looks more like an otter. And I don't think a Vaporeon is an otter. But someone painted them as an otter, and I'm like, no, I don't think they're an otter. I think they're far from an otter. I think it's more of they're still a Fennec sort of creature, but more sleek looking, right? So you have to think differently, right? But yeah. That's why when I was painting this creature, this Haunter, I was just thinking I was thinking about my objective. I want to make something that's spooky, scary, but not something that's Uncanny Valley kind of territory. I think this fits the bill of it's trying to be scary, but it's not so scary. He's just a ghoul that likes to scare things. Yes. Haunt people, it's part of its nature. I'm thinking what to paint next one. So once I finish this, I need to figure out what other Pokemon to attempt. Because I was thinking Cubone. Cubones are pretty interesting because they have the bone, right? They have the big bone on their head. Yeah, he's awesome. Oh, thank you. Yeah, Cubones are underrated. And they have a sad story. They have a sad story as well. It's the only Pokemon. I think there's probably others out there which have sad stories, but Cubone is the only one that's one of the things that you know I learnt about Cubone when I don't know if you remember, I don't know if you ever watched the first, the Pokemon animated series where Ash comes across a Cubone and he learns about Cubone crying for its mother and stuff because it's, because that's where it wears its mother's skull and stuff. It's pretty deep. It's pretty deep stuff, man. It's I can probably honour it by doing a nice painting of a Cubone. Yeah, they do. Yeah. There are some other Pokemon which have a relatively dark lore. Like I'm like, damn, like Pokemon don't mess around now. They've gone like into new territory. I guess with the newer Pokemon, it was bound to go down that direction anyway. But some crazy stuff, like the balloon that steals children. Well, there you go. I've heard of it, I think, but I don't know what the name of it is. I'll have to read up on that. I'll have to read up on what that Pokemon is now. But I've heard of that. Yeah, Oh, cheers. Yeah. Link it. I'll definitely. Oh, well, yeah, let me know the name of it. I'll Google it because I think Twitch doesn't like. I think I've turned my link thing on. Link blocking, which is a bit of a. Drifloon. Okay, let me just Google that. Let me Google that. So it's got me intrigued now. So I do recall of this. Yes. Ah, yes. It's a ghost Pokemon as well. Yeah, these things still. Yeah, there's a picture of Salt. Yeah, little kid been dragged away. It's very spooky. And if you and its evolution is Drifblim. It becomes a bigger balloon. It becomes it becomes like a blimp that will carry more than one kid away. Yeah, that stuff's bad. I've not watched any of the Pokemon series after the animated one. I think that was my era. I remember when it first came on TV, I was like, "What is this? This is amazing!" And then I got Pokemon Blue. I think it's a choice between Blue or Red. I think, and I got Blue on the Game Boy. That was something. That was quite something. Yeah, I remember Johto. Yeah, I used to watch a bit of that as well. That was like, whoa, this is getting better. I didn't realize Ash lost in the first series. I thought he won it, but like the Johto kind of just covers that, kind of covers the story in one go in the intro. It's like, oh yeah, he lost. Okay, cool. Because he lost to that is it a girl, or I think it was a kid who's like a version of Ash, an Ash clone. That'd be freaky if there's in the world out there there's someone out there like you, but who has just has the same setup as you and stuff, but slightly different. That's pretty spooky. Ash never deserved to win. No. Well, the thing is, if he did win, that would be the end of the story, wouldn't it? Where would he go then? Knowing Ash, he'll probably go for the bigger leagues and stuff. But yeah, he lost big time. He got knocked out. What a story. I'm glad they didn't make any motion film, like feature length film, of the series, because that would have been awkward. I think the movie was at the Detective Pikachu was a good move on Pokemon's part, because it doesn't have any Easter eggs or anything like that to link in back to any additional characters and stuff. It's all like a story being told. You have the Pokemon in there, which is all you need. You don't need people like Ash or Brock or Misty or Team. Well, maybe Team Rocket. Team Rocket, they were funny, right? You got to have those guys in there. But anything else, not too sure. Not too sure about that. Underside. I forgot about the underside there. There we go. The underside of the eye part there. That goes shadow. There we go. There we go. Actually, I can probably glow there. Probably glow there as well. Hey, Nuni, did you ever play Pokemon? When was the first time, or did you ever used to watch the series? If you ever saw it on TV, did you stumble upon it? I think for me it was Sky One, cable TV. It came on cable TV. I was like, "What's this? What is this show?" And the tune was like, the tune got me. The tune just like that tune, the Pokemon theme. It's all you needed, and that was it. Boom. Favorite Pokemon game was Sapphire. Okay. Pokemon Yellow on Game Boy only. Ah, yes, the yellow one. Yes, I remember that. Sapphire. Oh, I've not seen. Yeah, I've not played the others. I did play a demo of Sword and Shield. I went to the London Pokemon Pop Store. I was fortunate enough to try the demo there and got to meet Pikachu. Whilst I was queuing up for an hour, I met Pikachu. Yeah, and yeah, I managed to buy some. I did buy some merch. I spent about £100 in there, £100 on merch, and luckily it was stuff that's good, you know, because it's like there was stuff there. There was stuff that was on sale which you can buy online, right? But the ones you need, the ones you want to buy, are the ones that you can't get online. Then I managed to grab a few things like Pokemon Store London, so they're the important ones, right? So I've managed to quickly grab those. Yeah, they were yeah. I was lucky. I was very lucky. Otherwise, because like the demand of that store was insane. Like I've never seen so many people buying Pokemon stuff like mad. They were just buying the hell out of it. I'm here now because, yeah, Picato is just, yeah. I don't want to comment on it. Don't want to comment on Picato. But you know my thoughts on that. My thoughts on they need to sort. They need to get good. They got to sort themselves out. Well, welcome, Wolf. You're welcome to the Twitch side. The Twitch side. Oh, looks flat. I might need to retweak it. Did you get a bit? I can read minds after all. Oh yes, I know your thoughts because I do. Yeah. I'm not sure where Picasso's going. I mean, Picasso. I mean, I've said before, Picasso does now. You can now do host on it, which is nice. You can now host people, but I never had the opportunity to use it properly to host someone. So I'm hoping that down the line they can do raids. That was raiding is what's needed. Like just like in Twitch, when you raid someone, you're giving someone an opportunity. You know, you're sharing your audience to someone that may deserve it, or someone that might be streaming something that, you know, similar to what you enjoy. So you know, someone on one of your audience who are sticking around still may carry on watching. Yeah. I shall raid your fridge. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's going too far there. Oh. I'm gonna raid my kitchen. There we go. See you later, guys. Whoop. You end up in the kitchen, in the fridge. Boop. But yeah. And I think I painted the wrong layer. I have painted the wrong layer. I should probably separate the eye. I want to get rid of the eye for the moment. Because actually, no, don't get rid of the eyes. I put them there for a reason. There we go. Let's cut them out. Let's keep them separate for now. There we go. Let's carry on painting. Stuff in your face. Stuff in your face. I'm gonna flatten this down. So the mouth part now, so bring that forward a bit. There we go. Looks much better now. There we go. So it comes out a bit, see? It comes out a bit forward. There we go. Look at that. Squally teeth. Carefully chisel these out so it looks a bit nicer. Yeah, so quite recently, are you on other social media platforms? Discord? Yes, I am. You can probably see above my head, above my noggin, there's a little apple, Mr. Apple above there. Little apple. I use Discord on there. Okay, in fact, I can just do this. Watch this. Boom. Look at that. Stream labels and Nightbot. Okay, what is going on there? Both of them doing the same thing. Two lovely bots vying for my attention. Yeah, I use Twitter. I think you see along the bottom there. So look at that. There, look. There's Facebook, which I don't really use as much, but it's there. There's Twitter. There's Twitter there, and there's well, actually, wait, I'm looking at the wrong screen here. But you know what I mean. You can see at the bottom. You can see at the bottom. The bottom there. Somewhere. There. There we go. There we go. Down there. So I've got two screens there. I've got my full screen panel on one side, and I forgot I'm not even broadcasting that screen, so my bad. Getting a bit carried away there. Getting a bit carried away. Just been shooting for 2 hours now, so I've got about 30 minutes left. 30 minutes. So we're getting close to calling it time, just for tonight, really, because it's the first week of the stream. You know, it's nice. It's been grand. You know. It's not over yet though. It's got 30 minutes. It's still a long way to go. You know, 30 minutes is still plenty of time. So I'm not quitting yet. I'm not leaving just yet. So don't feel you know, worried or whatever. Oh, that must be Divine Arts. Is that you joining Discord? I'll approve you. There we go. So yeah, recently I just added a bot. I added a bot just now, probably around about 4 hours ago, roughly, because I keep forgetting to get notifications when someone joins, and I have to manually approve them. You see, because as much as I like to allow people just to enter the server, they have to be checked, they have to be tested. You know, you got to make sure that people that join are legit and not just underage. You know, you gotta be careful, because okay, so there's a reason why I can't not see what other people write here on Picasso. No, you can't see what people write on Picasso. No, sorry. Only I can see that, unless you have both windows open. Unless you have both windows open. Oh, in Twitch. Oh, right, yeah, that's right, yeah. Pokemon in real life always wants to know what Pikachu tastes like. Oh, you would eat. I think a Pikachu would taste like an electrified steak, electrified meat of some sort. So there's the reason why I can't see what people write here on Picasso Twitch. Oh, okay. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there. It's very weird. Oh. And Divine Arts. I'll send you both a potato person. There you go. You both get a potato welcome from me. Look at that. Look at that potato. That is just a wonderful little shape. Spokesperson. Good spokesperson. He's totally cool. Totally cool. Renegade for life. Oh, renegade. Oh. So I'm trying not to overpaint this, just keeping it simple. There's a gap there. I might just actually that closes in. That should be okay. Maybe a bit of blue in there. Maybe just sneak that in like that because it's going to be relatively dark. Cool. Maybe some light glows of blue coming in from there just to spice that up. There we go. There's a hard shadow, and then we're going to have maybe an edge around here as well. Get that blue edge, just a little on the edges of here like that. It's the rim light it. I like how you keep your palette up on top of me. Yeah. It's just me. That's just my preference. You can put it anywhere you want. I've always used this ever since I started using Photoshop. You know, I used to have it I used to have it down here before, and I used to have it here, right here, just where this thing is. I keep this here as a lazy person thing when I don't feel like using the wheel, because I use the wheel mostly, but if I can't be bothered to reach that far out to the circle, I just grab it here. But yeah, I'd say the best way to paint is, or set up, is do what you feel is comfortable. You don't have to copy me. This is how I like doing it. I'm just lazy. Oh, the bottom pick on the left. That's the thumbnail. That's the draft. That's the draft picture. So if I turn this off, watch. It's this picture here. It's that same picture. It's the same picture. I keep that there so it's to remind me that the values. So things like that. See, I've kind of softened it out here. So I might decide to bring this back a bit. So by maybe I can probably pick it here actually. Just bring it darken a bit, and yeah, I may bring it back, as you can see, like that, like so. See. So I'm going to try and get these shapes what made that picture look the way it is. Because the thing is, it's very easy to, like that. See, it's very easy to forget by blending, because you can blend the hell out of this. And I think it's not what it's about. Because blending ruins the picture, right? That draft there has got some nice edges and stuff. So I want to keep those. I want to make sure that I don't lose those shapes when I'm rendering that out. So, because the moment I do that, then it goes away. For some reason, I thought you had an active overlay. Oh no. Not at all. Oh, okay, yeah. Because for example, I mean, if sometimes, if I wanted to be really lazy, I can just say this is done. I can say this is the picture. I'll just hide the line layer. Where's the line layer? The line layer's in there somewhere. There you go. I can keep that. Just get rid of that. Keep the eyes there. I can say that's done. Scale it down. See it comes together. I can leave it there, right? But all I'm doing is I'm trying to refine it as well. Just refine it down even more, and so I'm satisfied with something that looks a bit more cleaner. If that makes sense. Obviously, you can see the difference there. I mean, what I've done here is very wrong because I've blurred it away. I've lost all those lovely shapes there. So I may repaint this again. So I may come back to these horns again. In fact, hate to say it, I'll erase that because I'm true to my word. Erase that as well. See these lovely little blocks I've done in here represent something, and it looks good. It looks more chiseled. I think I should probably just not even hinder it as much. Just leave those things like that. See it? It's much more nicer. There we go. what's known as impressionistic painting. Impressionistic. Uh, really nice name is impressionist, as opposed to those things that those painters do, other people do, colouring in and stuff. And also, I've got the reference of the actual Pokemon I'm painting. I've got always remember to keep that handy. I sometimes veer off from what I'm meant to be doing and I forget. So it's good to remind yourself that you're painting a Pokemon that's there you go. Add a bit of edge there, crinkly edges to. So I'm going to be careful. I don't want to make it too white here, so I've got a bit too strong on the white there. So that's better. So there we go. So yeah, I don't want to make this too white. If I make this too white, it's going to draw your attention. We want to have the value of what the intensity to be just around that part. So anything more, you're buggered. You bugger yourself. Well, I'll bugger myself. That's what's going to happen. I'll get buggered. Buggery. So I want to make sure that I don't go too far out. There we go. Yeah, I'll keep that edge, crinkly edge. That's nice. Add some intensity, just a little of intensity there, just enough. There we go, not enough, but not too much, just a little bit. I always find painters' work really interesting. Pretty much have to use line work in order to pick from a piece out of a server full. I mean, you can make the transition towards non-line work. It's possible. It takes a bit of practice, but it's possible. I mean, the question you have to ask yourself is, do you want to go down that direction? Because sometimes it's best not to force yourself. You know, if you're not comfortable with the direction you want to go, don't do it. Only do it because you want to do it. Because I know a lot of people tend to force themselves to go down something they're not intentionally going. They don't want to do. So yeah, stick with what you prefer, and you'll be surprised the results you get, and you'll be happy with it. Right? You'll be happy with what you get. But if you're not happy with what you're doing, then do a lot of practice, and a lot of understanding of why how to make forms work without line. It's mostly to do with light and shadow, but so light and shadow could be a good thing to look into, right? Cheeky light and shadow. So I'm going to increase the red here just a bit. There we go. So I'm going to try and get that. There we go. So make sure this goes back. So actually that goes in there. Actually need to double check this. So this goes forward over. So actually I had it right before. So I'll just go just over just a tad bit. There we go. There we go. How's it going, Cinnamon Vector? You alright? How are you, Jess? I'm going to be learning more as well. Actually, I think learning painting technique will help my style develop in an interesting way. Yes, it will. Yes. I'm glad you're well. Glad you're well. I've got about, what time is it? 2:13. I've got about 25 minutes left of my session. I always keep it like 2:30. Because nice healthy number there. Still here just lurking while colouring some stuff. Okay, no, that's fine. No, that's fine. Lurking is perfectly fine. Don't expect anyone to stick around for 2 hours of me rambling. That's pretty brave of you to Be pretty brave if you were planning to do that, but no, that's fine. It's fine. It's always good to just pick. If you're doing something productive, that's fine. I think that's commendable. You get things done. I mean, I fall victim. Oh, glad. Yeah, you did. Glad you caught me. Yes, you did. Yes. Um, I fall victim to watching people stream. I watch people on Twitch and Picasso, and I don't do any work on top of that. I end up just sitting there watching them and chatting away, and forgetting that I should be getting stuff done, right? And then yeah. So it's it's a very understandable thing that if people are turning up to this session and doing stuff in the background, that's fine. It's very good. That's what else we've been doing. But it's also nice to have something in the background, so I don't have to sit there in silence. And of course, you can have me rambling. You can have my rambling in silence in the as audio. This is why I only come to your streams. That's why I only come to streams and chat after all my work is done. Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yes, very good. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to work on this further tomorrow, but I think I'll be able to finish this tomorrow. I'm hoping I can finish it tomorrow. I'll fix those horns. The front two horns are actually bugging me now because I think I've rendered. I think I've gone over the board on the rendering, so I'm gonna have to. I may repaint them tomorrow when I'm less heated out. I'm not right now. My face is like moisture and sweat. It's just building up from the heat. 28 degrees. How on earth did it get to 28 degrees today? And I've just painted on the line layer again, on the wrong layer again. So I'll move the eyes. There we go. Move the eyes again onto another layer. I'll call them eyes again. Eyes. There we go. Flatten it down. So yeah, I want to redo these horns again on probably the next session. But for now, let's just get refining. Just get refining on of these back areas here, which looks pretty good anyway. I'm going to hide the line layer as well. Excuse me. Yeah, line layer can go. There we go. I wish I could fit my PC and VR setup into my living room. The small room gets so stuffy. Oh yeah, it would be nice. It would be nice to do VR in a bathroom. Jess, what do you think? Because the bathroom's the only place that's cool, right? I mean, I've gone into my bathroom and it's like, oh, it's so nice and cool in there. The cold tiles and stuff. I think if you just stand on the bathroom mat, so yeah, just somewhere with more ventilation. What about outside? Just outside, just plug, have the cable go outside in the garden. VR in bathroom sounds exceptionally dangerous. Well, obviously not near any taps and stuff. But bathroom is cool. It's a cool area. I mean, just thinking out loud. Possible places to VR. I find a house I wouldn't mind. I thought you lived in a house. Yes, I thought you lived in a house or something. Oh, in a flat. Okay, you're in a flat. Okay, I take it back. I thought you lived. See, in my mind, I had this. In my mind, I picture you in this house, which you got like your own little. You have your own little workshop in one room, bedroom in the other, and you have like a nice little patio, maybe some grass and maybe little, you know. Oh, we sold it in 2030. Okay. Oh, we sold it. Oh. So he did have a house. My thoughts about that house are shattered away now into millions of pieces because you sold it. Cool. Okay. That's fine. No, it's nothing to be sorry about. Nothing to be sorry about. You know, it shows you my warped imagination of things. You know. Oh, by the way, did you go to Ferality by any chance? I did see you online. I was gonna poke you. I was gonna like poke you if you were going. If you had been, I was talking like when I started my stream about Ferality, the furry VR convention. and yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting to say the least. Obviously the theme was nice. Had a Ori of the Blind. It did. Yeah, yeah, it's great. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Had a wonderful soundtrack. I actually asked the staff what the soundtrack was, and they gave me a link to the SoundCloud. So I may have to listen to it later. It's very good. And also bought an avatar. I bought an avatar. What was the theme? It was very Ori and the Blind Forest kind of feel, like woodland, like a wood, like very surreal woods with glowing plants and stuff. Magical forest, yeah, magical forest kind of feel. It was wonderfully done. And for $10, I think that's worth every penny. I mean, for the work that whoever made that world deserves. So, hats off to that. And yeah, it's good, really nice, very nice. Yeah, it's a shame. It's a shame. You can't visit the world anymore because, like, when the convention ends, the world goes on lockdown. I think they lock the world down completely, which is really silly because I hate the fact that like Fernal Equinox, which is another convention, they held an online convention, and like their world's public, and yeah, these worlds are works of art and they deserve to be made available. It's a shame they don't. Annoyingly, almost ready to have my first avatar for sale, which I could have done in time for both. Ah, yeah, you could have. Oh, well, the next one's happening soon, isn't it? Like, not soon, but it's next one's in September. Is it September? I need to find out what the date is next, because I want to set up a dealer's booth as well. You see, I want to make a dealer's booth and just showcase my work on it, nothing else. Because you get good coverage from people who've never seen your work, So it's another wonderful place to get seen, get some potential interest, all that. The reason they're not published is that people who haven't bought the reg for 30 can't start their own instance of the world. No, of course, no, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, no, that's totally understandable. Yes, yeah. You don't want those foolish people to making use of that beautiful work. So I guess when if you do attend these conventions, make every moment count. Which is what I did. That's what I did. It's a shame that they don't publish after, so we. Yeah, I think they should probably post them like a month or two after, so that way the convention's finished. At least it's like maybe one world. Yeah, because it feels that the person or persons who made that world, their work's gone to waste because I thought it was nice. I thought there's some things which I liked about it, the way it was done and the music. Oh, the music! I keep saying the music. The music was nice. Thought it was beautiful. Yeah, obviously obviously don't scrap the dealer's den world because that's not needed. But the lobby area definitely should be kept. I did like the lobby area, even though the dealer's den had that amazing tree. Yeah, that tree which goes to the top, which is amazing. It's a big, gigantic tree which you start from the bottom and you work your way up this hill or mountain, wherever whatever you want to call it. And as you go up, you pass loads of dealers booths and stuff, and then when you reach the top, you can look down from the tree, overlooking the dealers and stuff. Yeah, it's a good setup. Yeah. I was impressed. I have to say it's better. It was better than Infernal Equinox's one. That's me. That's me saying, oh my god. I did like Infernal Equinox's dealers then setup, but I think Ferality did a good job of this one. I think the only thing I didn't like, right, and I don't know if you may agree with me on this or not. I would have preferred if all the dealers were in one world rather than three separate worlds. That's the only thing I didn't like. Like Infernal Equinox, all the dealers are in one world, so you can make an instance of it and you can see everything. But to have them into three separate worlds, like I like basically I didn't have I didn't get. I think it was the blue world. I didn't have a chance to properly see the blue one fully. I just didn't feel like I ran out of energy to run around the dealers then twice, you know. So, yeah, it would have been heavy. Yeah, that's true. But like, yeah, it's just it drained me a bit. It's like, oh, here we go again, up the hill again, up the mountain we go. Ugh. I think that's the only criticism I would give. Like, if it was in one world, you get to see all the dealers and it's all good. But yeah, I'll knock this back actually. This could be back there, and then that could go. There we go. So I'm being picky now. I'm being picky about VR stuff. Oh, oh yeah. So yeah, I bought a model, by the way, Jess. I bought a model. I even downloaded Substance Painter today as well. So I'm going to try and learn to use Substance Painter. I got the bunny rabbit one, the bunny rabbit avatar. You might have seen that one, the rabbittails.com one. It was half price. It was half price. It was like crispy. That's the one. Yeah, crispy seed. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. The wiggly nose just sold it. I was like, so yeah. I mean, the reason I bought it is just one. I want to learn more about Blender. So I think buying it for $20, I can at least reverse engineer it and see how it all comes together. So that's a good way to learn from. You know, it's a paid model. I'm happy to invest in someone who's made it. So. And second, obviously, it's a rabbit, so it's a good starting point to see how it all comes together, and then hopefully from that I'll make my own new one, you know, and take it from there. But yeah, for now, I just want to recolor it as usual, and then get rid of the hair because I hate the hair, and then yeah, do that. That's the plan. And I'm also going to buy the Haru model as well. I need to make time to buy that one. Get the Haru model, which is $10, and take ownership of that one because I do like that one for Horror Worlds. Haru is my character in there. She's pretty awesome. She's pretty awesome. Oh, I think I should keep that off there. Yeah. There you go. Darken this out as well. There we go. Great dark. There we go. Oh. I'm trying to push this. Push this back behind him because the horns go back, not upwards. So I'm gonna try and make that so they go back behind him. It. Darken this area out here as well. Yeah. Mind you, I've been trying to convince people to use VR chat a lot, Jess, and funny enough, there's more people now I've spoken to now who are now like addicted to VR chat. Can you believe that? They're on there right now. Let me just check. I think they might be on there right now. Let me see. No, okay, they're not. Oh, hang on. No, they're not. They were a few hours ago. I told them about VR chat, and they were like, yeah, whatever. And then now they're bumbling around the world, looking at things. I'm like, what are you doing? VR chat? What? It is very addictive. Yeah, I always log in just to see if there's any new horror worlds out there. There's nothing. I think I've done all the horror worlds that exist in there. And that's sad. That's so sad. I need more. I need more horror worlds to fuel my hunger. You should get a VR chat to sponsor you. Yeah. Oh, if only. They should give me a premium, the premium license. That I can have as many favorite models I want. It's very addictive. Reading and working saved me through the pandemic. Well, like VR chat has helped in a social aspect of things. That's what it's helped me on. Like it's nice. Like I'm sure Cinnamon can vouch for me. It's a, like after work or in the evening or on the weekend. It's great just to like jump onto VR and then just let people know, hey, I'm hanging on VR, and then people just come out and hang out with you. And then if more people hang out, we go off and play a game. Just as you know, it's nice. It feels like that nice atmosphere of just of outer world atmosphere, out of body atmosphere. Been more social during the pandemic of VRC than I've been in real life. So, oh, that's nuts. Oh, look at you. There was one criticism I had about the virality thing, but I don't want to say it here because it's very opinionated. It's nothing bad, nothing bad. It's just the social structure of how things were handled in VR chat and how things happen, and it happens in conventions. It happens in all conventions, and it really hit home. You know, I had a good rant about it with some people I know. I actually left actually pinged actually mentioned it on their chat board as well about this, and it's something that bugged me like for since Sunday. Not Sunday, sorry, Saturday night it bugged me, and then Sunday it turned it. Sunday wasn't so bad, but Saturday evening really like it rubbed it the wrong way, and I rambled on it. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I was rambling about some people about it on people who have made like friends with her on VR chat. I was I was like gritting my teeth, like oh. I was not pleased. It was just yeah. I shan't. I can probably talk about it after the stream, but no, I won't mention it because we're streaming, so it's not the. I never never rant about something, but it's something that bugged me. And but it was only for one night, one session, and it was. Okay. I will tell. I will tell after stream. I promise. I promise, Cinnamon. I will tell all. Don't worry. I just realised I've already gone 2 hours 30 minutes. So I should probably stop here, and then I will. Yeah. Let me just see how this looks. Oh, hands keep popping in there. Okay. So the hands do. I might need to work on these horns again. I'm not happy with those front horns, so I may. What is that? Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. There you go. Yeah, I might. Let me just do it now. Actually, in fact, let me just do it now. So if I mark it off, I'll know next session, tomorrow's session, I will remedy it. Remedy. Okay. Yeah. So the horns, I want these horns to go back. So I'm actually gonna repaint these horns again, so I'll leave it like this, so I'll know to repaint it back. Might just have them point in the backward direction, so like so. These have to go back because right now they look like two big brows, which are going out to the side. I don't want it to go out to the side because on the Haunter, it's like a V shape that goes back, right? It's like a V shape, like a proper V shape, and they're like, you know, these sort of things. So, like that. So, I've kind of done it like this, like a that sort of thing. So I want to try and refix this, but that's fine. That's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of it. You start seeing things when you do this. So I might just clean this up a bit, move that back a bit. Just get rid of the base layer as well. The base layer is where it's at as well. The actual base will need trimming. So I'll most likely come back to this tomorrow, and I'll do this tomorrow because if I do it now, I won't stop. That's the problem with streaming. You don't know when to stop. And where's this layer? There it is. There we go. So we're gonna turn off the layer there. Okay, right. So there we go. So along those lines, like a horn that goes back, and then it cuts through like that. I'm sweating. Oh no, sweating whilst thinking about these things. There we go. Sweaty, Mr. Sweaty. Sweaty git. Yeah, there we go. The horns need to be going back. See, this is what happens when you're streaming and you're painting. You're not thinking. Well, the brain's gone out the window. You know, I'm thinking about cheese on toast. Thanks to Flying Lung, aka Gallon. You know, him and his cheese and toast. That's what I was thinking about, and I made a cheese on toast, purple cheese on toast. That's what I've made here. Okay, right. So what I'll do, I'm just going to quickly block this in because I think this looks pretty decent, and I'll come back at it again and then look at it again as a whole and see what we can do. Looks better. There we go. Put that one there. Just block it. Just hard block this all in. And then oh no. There we go. Curls it around. So yeah, and then we can ooh. It's a bit too dark. Yeah, a bit horny horn thing going back there, and then this one go. Much better. It's rather menacing now. Cool. Actually, it needs to be more straight though. Tell you what, I'll think about. Let me think about it tomorrow. I'll think about it tomorrow. Let's end the session there. So yeah, it's been great hanging out. I'll be back tomorrow, doing more of this. I'll do another warm up as well. I should have the last warm up I did. It's a nice warm up there, lady. I might paint her again as well. I may redraw her again as well. It's good little warm up there. So I'll do this one again tomorrow as well, just to get to grips with drawing the head. But yeah. Thanks for joining me, guys, and let me switch to my cam there. I'm going to jump on Discord for a bit and start learning some Substance Painter. But yeah, thanks for joining me, guys, and I'll be back tomorrow, as I said before, around the same time. So until next time, keep watching the skies, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. See you guys later. Have a lovely evening. Whoop. Bye-bye. Bye.